This Taylor Swift Ticketmaster incident is like a car crash. It's so bad that at the same time you just can't bring yourself to look away. Her fans were left outraged after waiting hours and shelling out thousands of dollars just for a shot at getting tickets to her concert. Some of them even took the day off work just to book tickets, only for the whole website to crash. Now they've banded together and made enough noise to bring about an antitrust investigation into Ticketmaster. The website was in shambles during what became a disastrous pre-sale for Taylor's upcoming tour called The Eras. Essentially, millions of fans tried to get their hands on a ticket when the website crashed and they were left devastated. Fans reported waiting in online queues for up to 8 hours, and many finding that they were too late to purchase tickets. And the explanation from Ticketmaster only made things so much worse for them. They said in a statement that there was a historically unprecedented demand for tickets. Potential buyers have also come out saying that they experienced a severe lack of customer support, while others said Ticketmaster straight up told them to wait 5 days for a response. And now with the glitches in the process, resale sites like StubHub are already offering tickets for as much as $18,000. Ironically, the company says the pre-sale system is intended to help prevent ticket touts, known as scalpers in the US, so a person who resells tickets to make a large profit. It's also supposed to prevent bots from scooping up seats, but obviously all of that fell through when the website froze. A Ticketmaster spokesperson said the number of people who registered for the early sale was more than twice the number of tickets available, and that millions of others also jumped online to buy. Let's get real, they clearly would have been well prepared for the amount of Swifties wanting to buy tickets to her first tour in 5 years. The 52-city US tour will be the biggest ever for the singer, who burst onto the scene in 2006 and has been dropping hits ever since. Her latest album, Midnights, has topped the charts around the world. So in response to the huge demand from fans, she ended up adding 25 shows to her tour. But even though Taylor has historically not been afraid to pick fights with corporate giants, so far she has been staying silent on the Ticketmaster disaster. Many have pointed out that the company simply does not care about pissing off fans. Because the truth is, if you want to see a concert from a big musician, there's really no avoiding Ticketmaster, because they have a monopoly on the whole industry. But Tennessee's Attorney General Jonathan Skremecki thinks that it might be a crime, and he is launching a consumer protection investigation into them. He says he's concerned that the company lacks competition, and with that, customers are left with sky-high prices and a poor experience. He also questioned Ticketmaster's lack of preparation and said that given the company's size, they should really have been ready for the unprecedented demand from Taylor's fans. And with that, it looks like the dominoes started falling. Congressman David Cicilline wrote, "Ticketmaster's excessive wait times and fees are completely unacceptable, as seen with today's Taylor Swift tickets, and are a symptom of a larger problem. It's no secret that Live Nation Ticketmaster is an unchecked monopoly." Ilhan Omar tweeted, "Break up Ticketmaster," and Alexandra Ocasio-Cortez also slammed the company, writing, "Daily reminder that Ticketmaster is a monopoly. Its merger with Live Nation should never have been approved, and they need to be reined in. Break them up." And let's not forget when John Oliver described Ticketmaster as one of the most hated companies on earth, and he called out its high prices and scarce availability on his late night show. The monopolistic approach that the company has undertaken on its ruthless journey to dominance has caused endless controversy. But the funny thing is that both artists and fans have been having beef with Ticketmaster for decades. Many have tried to take them down, but to no avail. Just like Pearl Jam discovered the hard way in 1994. That was the year they went to war with Ticketmaster. The issue stemmed from an argument over booking fees, as they didn't agree with the company's insanely high prices. They wanted to put their principles ahead of payday, so they decided to tour without using Ticketmaster at all. But eventually they found it way too difficult and returned to the service after only 14 months. Unfortunately, the corporate giant has only grown since then. In 2010, they purchased a company called Live Nation, which runs a ton of event venues and even has an artist management business. So basically, anytime they had any kind of competition, they would just buy it out, which is why they literally have no rivals to this day. But all that power clearly hasn't gone unnoticed, and Ticketmaster has been subject to government monitoring for a while now. So far, several US Democratic lawmakers have been calling for the merger to be reversed, and even President Joe Biden announced that he will be cracking down on their outrageous processing fees. So do you think the government should step in? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll catch you in the next video.